All right, we are back with a new video. It's Monday. We gotta try and beat last week because last week it was a good week. Let's put it that way. It was a very good week. So we gotta do a lot to try and beat that. But the plan is this. We're gonna do a lot of this new program that I just got into, the one I just spent 12 grand on. So I'm gonna be bashing that out. Last night I promised myself I'd get to bed early, but I ended up staying up super late trying to figure out some more stuff. So got like 4 hours of sleep last night. So I'm about to head to bed right now because I'm tired as hell. And yeah, really just kind of have a good week this week. Try and do the same things again. Went to the gym yesterday, today. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow as well. Just ate a load of food that was really good, like good food. So things are all dialed in. Just gonna keep the process moving forward. Just gonna get loads of stuff done, make a bunch of money and make it happen. Yo, literally just wrapped up a call. It's 1:30 in the morning. Technically like Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. Really valuable call. Was on with Lorenzo and Renee. We were just talking about the new script and the new program that I'm in and how we're going to kind of apply that to everything. Pretty much role played out the script a couple times. Found like a couple small holes in it, so kind of plugged those in. Just getting a bit more comfortable with it because I have 5 agency calls tomorrow for our students. So I want to make sure the script is really dialed in. Anyway, we came up with a whole new offer for it too. So we have a completely different offer that's crazy valuable. Just gives me so much more confidence in pitching everything. So I'm really excited about pitching this new offer. Yeah, things going good. Made about $800 today. So been a good day in commissions too. But the plan is this, right? When it comes to the agency stuff, I'm dialing in the sales process. The script is basically done. I'm just gonna get my offer audited over the next couple of days by the guys at the, in the program that I'm in. I'm in Imperium Acquisition with Charlie Morgan. So they're gonna audit my whole process in the next kind of few days. Once that's done, once the sales process is dialed and I really just understand it, like really well, and I've taken the first like 20, 30 calls, I'm then going to start the whole like client acquisition process, just the whole process of reaching out to these businesses and actually starting to, book in my own calls as well. But that's only going to happen once I start, doing better on the sales side, because I want to make sure the people I bring in I'm actually going to close. Like spending money into yourself gives you the conviction that it's okay for other people to put money into things too. Like if you're not going to put your money into something, like if you're in sales and you're watching this and you're not willing to consistently invest into your skill set, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Just gonna show you my setup here. This is literally my setup. I sit in that chair all day. This right here is everything that you need to make 15K in a month. Chair, mouse, keyboard, laptop. That's it. Oh, damn, that feels good. Just did a agency call for one of our students, and I just got a deposit out of it. So that is the first money that I've ever collected for the agency. Yeah, it's not a full few $1,000s. However, it is $250 of commitment in the bank, which is the main thing. Really, it's just a case of I wanted to show myself I can get the commitment. So that's the first step. Proven that I can done that. Obviously built enough certainty for her to do that. She was so close to pulling the trigger, I'm not gonna lie, on a 3K deal. But hey, we got $250 down. We're gonna catch up next week. And on that call, we're then going to basically close out the deal to the remaining 2.75 and yeah, let's go. All right, today worked out pretty well in the end. Not a crazy amount of deals closed, but more so just progress in terms of closing some of these agency clients. Now, these aren't my clients, just to make it clear. These aren't people that I brought into the agency. These are our students that brought them in. But we closed 2 of them, right? We had 5 calls, technically 4 calls. Pitched 2 of them. One of them rescheduled because their business partner wasn't there, so I wasn't going to go and pitch them. And the other one, I nearly got to the pitch, but he had to like run for a call real quick. Hadn't even pitched the price yet, so I'm going to do that over the next couple of days. We're going to reschedule another call. But yeah, pitch 2, close 2. Now for the first time of using this new script, I think that's not too bad. I know it's not like an actual close. It's just a deposit, but still. $250 in commitment I got from both of those people. So it's a good sign, and I think both of them are very much closable. They gotta have some level of commitment to do $250 as well. Yo, it is Thursday, 9:58 in the morning. Just out to a team meeting. Just done a little bit of work here on a few things. Got a call coming up in 15 minutes. I again didn't get much sleep last night. This is one thing that keeps bugging me. I'm trying to figure out a way around this. I think the problem is I like call people like quite late, like at 10 p.m. and then we end up talking for like an hour or 2 or 3. And like it's about still business stuff, but I think I'm better off going to bed. So I'm gonna also tell myself like I'm just not gonna call anyone after like 10 p.m. Just make it non-negotiable. So I'm gonna fix that. The one thing I would say, like even though I'm tired, and some people will say, "Oh, that's not good because you can't close deals if you're tired," and I agree, like to an extent, because you can't operate at quite the same level when you don't have as much sleep, right? That's a fact. However, I still woke up early and still went to the gym, and despite being so tired, which makes it even harder, that actually just gives me even more conviction when I come onto a call. So I might be tired, but I have more conviction. I'm gonna make some breakfast, I think, or at least a protein shake, something to get some energy in me. Yo. Okay, it is Friday. It's currently the 13th of June. It's been a good day so far. Closed a little, well, not a little deal, a big deal. Made some good cash off of that, so we've started the day off pretty well. It's actually the afternoon right now, it's like 4 p.m. Wrapped up with that. Had a bunch of reschedules, had a bunch of stuff go on, but we're still staying strong. Now, it's Friday, so as per usual, we're gonna go and get some food out with my friend out here, Rodrigo. Gonna go and grab some food later on today. But in the meantime, we still have another 3-4 hours of calls. A crazy thing, last night I actually ran a webinar for one of the guys that I work with. Like, I was actually running it myself, which is the first time I've ever ran a webinar. I don't know if it'll be the last time, but it was a good experience. One thing I have to say is like, I was just sat there trying to go through everything, and I felt like I had really good energy on the call, but apparently I didn't. And when I watched it back, I was like, oh God, like I did not sound that enthusiastic. So it could have been better, but it was a really good experience. I went through everything fairly well. The feedback I got from it was pretty decent, but yeah, first one under the belt anyway. Can't imagine myself doing all that. And I also had like 15 minutes of preparation. I was told like 15 minutes before the webinar was supposed to start, hey, can you step in? And I've never done one ever before. So I don't think I did too bad considering it was first time ever doing it. But hey, we'll see if I ever have to do one again. Maybe I'll be a bit more prepared next time. I'm getting kicked out of this place on the 15th of June.
Somebody has to either make a payment for you. Try it. No, I'm just kidding. It's confirmed. Don't worry.
Alright, bet. Can you just add me to the booking as well? That's alright. Alright, just booked an Airbnb. Got an Airbnb booked for the tomorrow, and it's gonna be for 2 weeks with Rodrigo, who I was just speaking with just then. I'm mega mega impressed with that. That took like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to book an Airbnb, and I don't know if anyone's ever booked an Airbnb at that time. That's impressive. So happy about that. I got a place to be. I got a call come up here in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna take that. But yeah, this place is really cool. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, it's got like some park. So yeah, that is the plan for the next kind of 2 weeks, which is cool. It almost costs nothing because like splitting it with someone else is cool. Not that I'm like trying to save a crazy amount of money, but like I kind of am at the same time. If you know what I mean. I just spent $12,000 on a program, so yeah.
But the vehicle for change is not the change, and the change is what you're selling. The way you accomplish the change is not the thing you're polarizing or polarization and pricing, right? So the outcome is the promise.
It is Sunday and it's moving day today. So literally just getting the last few things packed up. Gonna be going to a new Airbnb in a bit. I'm running a bit late today, but we have pretty much everything sorted. Final rundown of the place. I throw so much water at this place. All cleared up. All cleared up. It's all clean. Just gonna take out some of the trash. Yeah, apart from that, we're pretty much all good to go. Just finished up this last bit of protein powder that I had as well. And it's Father's Day, so I'm gonna call my dad as well. Got him a little gift, which is cool. I feel kind of bad because I'm not here. I'm not back at home. My brother's not home. There's no one at home, and it's Father's Day, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure I call him in a bit. Yeah, we'll be good to move. Okay, this is the apartment for the next 2 weeks. Gonna be sharing it with Rodrigo, so there's a little sneak peek of everything. But it's pretty solid, not gonna lie. Let me switch this around. So, we have a little bar here, which is pretty cool. Got a little kitchen. Not too bad at all. All the other stuff that you need there. Got a table so we can take some calls there. Because there's gonna be 2 of us in here, so we need to make sure we can both take calls. I really like this area here. This is super nice. And we have a very good view outside. So open this up. Looks right over the park, which is really cool. Feels nice actually having some greenery. I feel like I've been surrounded by just like the concrete jungle before, and the school outside was so loud, whereas this is just nice and serene. There we go. And in the evenings we can like cook food, or we can just go out and get some food together. It's just kind of cool because with what we do, why is it so dark now? With what we do, it's like quite isolated in terms of the work that we get done. So it's kind of cool to have somebody else that's also doing the exact same thing. So when you're done with a meeting, when you're done with a call, like you've just got like some sense of normality afterwards. Otherwise, it just feels like you're always just kind of on your own, which is not the end of the world, but it's nice to have some other human interaction every now and again. So that is the crib. This is the place for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, seems pretty solid. But I'm probably gonna wrap this video up. It's Sunday right now, so I gotta edit this too. But yeah, I'm just gonna go out to the supermarket now. I'm gonna get some provisions, get some water, all of that good stuff. But honestly, this week has been pretty solid. We made some decent money. I think we're on about 7K so far for the month, and it's like the 14th, or like the 15th. So I need to try and get the numbers up. We should do at least 15K this month. Hopefully 20, maybe 30 if we really get things moving. But yeah, the progress of this week's been good. We've been really consistent with the gym again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We hit that every single day. No excuses. And I was saying this to a couple guys yesterday, because they were saying like, oh, you've been getting a lot less sleep lately, but you've been going to the gym. And it results in 2 things. One is being more tired, but two is having more conviction. Like I feel more confident and on top of my game, like when I've been to the gym, even if I've had less sleep. So I'm trading sleep for conviction. I mean, ideally, I have to trade sleep and I just get it because I go anyway, and I still get the sleep I need, but hey, that's where we are right now. But this week has been solid. Like I said, be consistent with the gym, being consistent with the calls and the work, got a lot of that done. Made a good amount of money doing that. But the big movement is with the agency, with this new program that I have, and I've just been diving into as much of that as possible. So once I get back from the grocery store, I'm probably going to lock in for about, just do 6-7 hours of work into that, and then I'll call it a night, because that is the biggest needle mover. And I really think that next month, if I really lock in with that, I can make $40,000 next month. I really think that's doable. But yeah, it's just going to take a really just big amount of work, but I'm willing to do that. So as always, if you like this kind of stuff, feel free to drop it a like. If you got to the end, then fair enough. If you don't like it, then dislike it. And if you want to subscribe to follow along, then go for it. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just going to keep dropping these like weekly kind of vlogs, I guess. More so for myself rather than anything else. But in the future, I might do some other videos as well throughout the week with just some other stuff related to maybe some like agency specific stuff, or maybe some like sales stuff. I don't know, I'll consider dropping some extra kind of value, because I appreciate these are just like me yapping for like half an hour. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Laters.